It looks like U-137 is starting to receive riskier and more complex missions. We have really begun to make a name for ourselves. Well, either that or BDU would like to see me killed. BDU wants us to infiltrate Scapa Flow. There is no doubt in my mind that this place will be an absolute fortress, especially after Preen's attack in 1939. Regardless, U-137 departed La Rochelle and set course for the main British naval base in the Atlantic. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-137. Today we have very dangerous orders from BDU. We are tasked with infiltrating the port of Scapa Flow, and we were en route. You can see we are sailing through a heavy storm right now, but we have spotted something en route to Scapa Flow. A freighter right in front of us, just through the fog. Let's get you on the radio, please. One of you on the bridge. Get on the bridge. We need additional sailors. Shoot this off to BDU. And let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. Let's center the Uzo. Just right off the bat. Was not expecting this. What flag? Aha. Not very friendly, are we? Okay, rig for red. The men are already at battle stations, which is good. Change course to intercept this. I also want to check and make sure there's no warships around this freighter. Kind of surprised to see this just pop out of the fog. I just got done doing a hydrophone check. We did not pick anything up, but lo and behold, we have a nice freighter. One of the Empire types. Target's too far to board it. I do want to board her. Because we are infiltrating Scapa Flow, I would like to preserve some of our torpedoes. Additionally, I do want to show this off. If we look at our crewmen here, you can see, if we go to skills, this guy, no, not this one. Okay, it's our other engineer. It's our other engineer. That must be you, my friend. I gotta make sure he is the one that goes aboard. If we take a look at the skills here, you can see he has the ship engineer skill, which allows him to scuttle enemy ships. So we don't have to use the rinky-dink little flat gun, which I really don't like to use to sink ships anyway. We can instead have him go aboard and scuttle the enemy ship. Okay, increase speed, all ahead, standard. Get a little bit closer. Do not let them run away. Also, I would not want one of my men to man the flat gun in these sea conditions. Oh gosh, it is pretty horrible out there. You can see the watch crew are in their rubbers up top. Okay, everything's looking good. I would like... Come here. You. Get over here. Maintain one of those torpedoes. Get ready to fire just in case things go south here. Target's still too far away. We're making 9 knots. Reportedly, we're close enough to this freighter to inspect it. Freighter is unarmed and seems to not be escorted. Alright, communicate that we intend to sink the ship. Your crew sends light signals. You are going to sink the ship. A commotion is quickly seen on the deck. The crew is leaving the ship. I kind of feel bad. These guys are having to abandon their freighter in these horrible sea conditions. Okay, let's send a boarding party to the freighter. And I do want you, yes, who has the ship engineer skill. Send you over. Anyone else we want to send over? Thorough. Handyman. Yeah, a lot of these guys are getting quite a few skills as our career progresses. But we'll send you as well. Send a couple of other sailors, and also let's give you a helmet. Why not? Why not? Continue. Let's send them over. Delegation is being sent. It's going to take 17 seconds for them to arrive. While that is happening, though, we need to come to a complete stop. We can see the little motorboat racing towards the enemy freighter, and it looks like they are aboard. I'll stop. Don't hit the ship. Let's inspect here. Let's enter the engine room. And now we are in the engine room. Scuttle the ship without using explosives. Fantastic. Let's do that. There we go, and she is going down. Easy. Looks like she actually kind of broke in two. Shoot that off to BDU. Easy enough. Let's see. Interact with the I guess it's just the wreckage and the freighter. We can't interact with those lifeboats there. The wreckage. Ah, here we go. Lifeboats. Let's give them some supply. Give them some fruit. Transfer that over. You're welcome. 2 lifeboats of marine. Okay. Well, they can disperse that fruit. We are going to get on our way here because we have a mission to do. Let's change course like this. Kind of zigzag around. Make sure our course is pretty unpredictable as we move up to Scapa Flow. They want us to use the Eastern Passage, which was the passage that Gunther Preen used historically, so we will do that. Although I'm sure by now it's November 1940, I don't think the British are too eager for another U-boat to infiltrate their home port. I don't think they're going to let the Germans embarrass them that easily again. I am expecting this to be pretty heavily defended, so yeah, it'll be interesting for poor U-137 here. We have received a new message from BDU. Let's take a look here. Sink warships and anchor. In esteem to your resolve skills, High Command has decided to give you a special, dangerous task. Your order is to sneak into Scapa Flow and break the enemy's spirits by showing them that their ships are not safe in any place. Use intelligence from headquarters to get past enemy defenses, and in any case, don't let your ship fall into enemy hands. Abandon your objective and give us a full report in case it would be too risky to proceed. Okay, we can do that. We have permission to disengage if things get a little too hairy, but are we going to do that? Who knows? Probably not. Let's continue on our way. We've received a lot of radio reports of other activity out here in the North Atlantic from other U-boats, but a lot of it's either been too far away or we'd probably have to expend a lot of torpedoes. We are starting to get pretty close to Scapa itself. Do a quick hydrophone check. I've been diving, you know, every couple of hours here and still have not picked anything up. It's been really smooth sailing since that first engagement. We are closing in on Scapa Flow now, and the weather is absolutely perfect for this. Look at this incredibly thick fog bank. We are going at flank speed because I do want to close the gap, and I want to have plenty of night to work with here. All right, boys, let's rig for red. Also, I do want these torpedoes ready to go. Let's begin maintaining all torpedoes here. There we go. He's going to work on all 3 there. Cross, what's wrong with you, buddy? Oh my gosh, what's wrong? All right, Wolfgang. Wolfgang has to wake up from his slumber, go all the way over here and see what's wrong with this guy. He looks ill. The headquarters sent a message for you. Your brother has been promoted to sergeant. Wow. Okay, well, he may never get that message. Depending on how this goes, he ain't receiving that message ever. Oh, brother. Rig for red. Rig for red. The boat is groaning, and we're on the surface. Don't like that. That's concerning. I get a pop-up that we need to do an inspection every once in a while, and I believe we have done that. No damage has been reported. Well, folks, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is we are sneaking in relatively easily at this point. We haven't hit any mines, which is good. We hit a mine, you know, little old U-137 would probably not survive and would also leap, 40 feet in the air in the process. That being said, so far things are going good on that front. The bad news is, if you take a look at the map, it's pretty clear to see that fog bank is lifting, and quite dramatically. I look on the horizon here. It looks like it's snowy, and oh, hello. That is a juicy target for sure. Nelson-class battleship, by the looks of things. Let's scan left. Anything else out here? It seems relatively lightly defended. I am not complaining about that. I'm not seeing anything else out there, which is very good. The boat, the alarm is sounded. Everyone's manning their battle stations. I want Wolfgang on the bridge. Anyone who's kind of tired, I want to come here and slam down some coffee, please. There we go. Mossman, come here. Slam down some coffee. There we go. Looking good. I need these torpedo tubes all maintained. They need to be continuously maintained, so whenever we need to fire, they are ready to go. Got a little bit of water in the bilge, turn on the pump while we still can. We are using our electric motors while on the surface right now, just to be a tad bit quieter. Let's see, I want you, Edward, command station. Let's continue to close in here. Use some time compression. Torpedoes are maintained, good. Now keep maintaining, do not stop. Let's take a look through the Ouzo again. Make sure there's nothing else out here. Yeah, this fog bank is essentially gone at this point. Is it? It looks like it's still overcast up above us, which is good. At least there's that. Yeah, there she is. What a beauty. We just got an alert. Our submarine has collided with a torpedo net. Things look okay. We may have just touched it on the surface here. Let's mark that down. So there's a subnet, at least right here. We'll avoid that area when we are trying to run away. Hopefully we don't hit anything else. Let's change course slightly. Zigzag around and move into position. I see the battleship. Yep, there she is. Okay, we need a sinker. That is not the Royal Oak Edward. That's HMS Nelson. But yes, we will fire at that ship. Sure thing. Oh, hello. Okay, now I want to shoot at both targets here. We have an aircraft carrier and a Nelson-class battleship. I wonder if we'll be able to reload fast enough to fire 2 eels at that carrier. Okay, where there's 2 big major warships, there's gotta be escort ships. Let's look left. Nothing. Really? This is shocking. Really nothing out there? I honestly find it hard to believe, but let's move around. And I'm going to try to take shots at both, that's for sure. We'll hit the Nelson-class battleship first, and then go after the aircraft carrier with our final 2 fish if the battleship does not sink after taking 3 hits. Let me just plug in stuff here, because I want to bring up the torpedo control panel. Let's see. I want magnetic pistols if we are firing at a battleship. I want the torpedoes to detonate underneath the keel, hopefully causing a good amount of damage. Let's bring up the recognition manual real fast, which is here. And military vessels, battleship, Nelson right off the bat. Her draft is 10.55 meters. We can go ahead and plug that info into the TDC. Lock onto the target, 10.55. There we go, locked on, recognize that target. TDC. Speed obviously is going to be 0. Angle on bow, we'll just plug in 90 because it doesn't really matter all that much at this point. Range, we're probably going to be firing pretty far away. That way I have a good time. I know when the torpedoes will roughly impact. We'll get a more accurate range reading. Because this target is stationary, not a whole lot of this matters, but I do like to do it because it is part of the process here. Okay, torpedo depth. We do not set that here. We need to set that in the tubes, which I will do, but I need to remember 10.55 meters. I am going to launch my torpedoes one after the other, so I'm going to have to flip back and forth. The launch lever is the bridge. Okay, yep, continue to move around. I want a good look at the battleship. If anything, I don't know if I want to get much closer than this. Let's see, how far is she from that point? 5, yeah, about 5 kilometers actually. Perfect. Yeah, I may fire from there. We have reached the target area. It's now time to attack. Let's turn north. We are working on maintaining tube 3 now. The way that carrier is, it's going to be hard to hit her. Hopefully we will be able to fire off our eels and reload almost immediately here. Keep turning the boat. Can I see this panel? Negative. Lock onto the battleship here. Bring up the recognition manual, recognize her as the Nelson class. Not working. Really? Excuse me? There we go. Oh. There we go. Small little issue there. Again, plug in random stuff. I need to make sure that the torpedoes are set to a magnetic pistol. If we don't shoot this off to the TDC, we will be fine. Magnetic, magnetic, magnetic. Good, good, good. Selected tube 1 first. Come up here. Alright, flood all 3. Speed 30 knots on torpedoes. Dispersion, no dispersion. I wonder if this is going to fire a... Okay, unflood 2 of these. I wonder if this will fire a salvo if I do it this way. I do not want to do that. Torpedo depth, 10.55. We'll set to 11 meters. Okay, get rid of this. Some of the selected tubes are not flooding. Yeah, it automatically selected a salvo, I guess. Salvo off. Alright, tube 1. I'm gonna fire 1 torpedo at turret number 2, 1 at the island. Come to a complete stop, I'll stop. And then 1 probably at the back, towards that mast. Okay, make sure we're set up. Alright, tube 1. Los. Alright, tube 1 away. Flood tube 2. Depth 11. Flooding. Good. Tube 2 selected. Come right. Tube 2. Los. There we go. Tube 2 should be away immediately before we fire off our next torpedo. Begin moving torpedoes over. Yes, start moving that. Alright, train right. Let's go for that section right there. Fire control boxes, tube 3 selected. Flood tube 3. Depth 11 meters. Impact or magnetic pistol. Actually, let's set. Yeah, no, 11 meters. That should be fine. Wait for it to be flooded. Tube 3, los. There we go. Torpedoes are away. Begin reversing. Begin reversing. Come up here, buddy. Begin moving that torpedo in now as well. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Let's start getting the heck out of here. We have 3 torpedoes on the way towards that Nelson class. And hopefully we'll be able to get these torpedoes reloaded and we can fire off at that escort carrier before turning tail and absolutely running like hell. All ahead, standard, start moving forward. Let's start turning around. I want to start our escape just in case things do not go to plan. Those torpedoes are running hot straight normal towards the target though. They look pretty good, I think. We'll see. Both torpedo tubes are now reloaded. Our torpedoes are about to impact the battleship. All ahead flank. All ahead flank. Turn in real fast. Real quick. Go to the TDC and we can see the torpedoes. Yeah, they're getting there. They are getting there. TDC. Everything's looking good. All set up. Fine, fine, fine. Fire control boxes. Select tube 1. Selected. Tube 1. Let's flood that bad boy. Flood it. I'm going to fire impact pistols at the carrier just to be safe. Unlock the carrier.
Flugzeugträger.
Escort the carrier. Okay, plug in random stuff so I can bring this up here. Magnetic pistol, torpedo speed 30. 40 seconds till impact. Good, good, good. Okay, tube 1's flooded and ready to go. Tube 1. Everything's set. Los. Send it. 1 away. Okay, flood.
Bewässern. 40 Sekunden.
40 seconds to impact on that aircraft carrier.
20 Sekunden.
20 seconds. Okay, los. Switch to diesels.
30 Sekunden.
Confirm, use the diesels now.
Dieselmotoren.
Right full rudder. And get the heck out of here now. 10 seconds till impact. Let's see.
20 Sekunden.
Come on.
Fehlschuss.
It's a miss. It's possible that the range I plugged in was not correct. There we go. Impact. I was definitely under the keel. That was our first one. That went for turret number 2. They're going to say it's a miss. There we go. Another one. I'm kind of there. That's not really what I wanted, but that's fine.
Zerstörer, 60 Grad.
They're calling out destroyers. Destroyer 060. Let's see, is
20 Sekunden.
that third torpedo? Let's unlock her. 060. I'm kind of scared about that. Come right, come right, come right. Third torpedo is about to impact the target.
Bestätige.
Let's see. Oh, look, she is listing already. Come on, that third torpedo looks like it's going to hit. Yeah. They're going to, there we go. Impact somewhere on it. Underneath her. Serious damage on the target. That's it. Okay, we are turning, getting the heck out of here. There's a destroyer right there.
Bestätige.
Message received. Okay, I bet things are popping off here in Scapa Flow. I guarantee it. Okay, she's been sunk. There's a destroyer along the coast. I can't believe we didn't see her. They're sinking. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 3 torpedoes managed to sink her, and she is going down quickly. We are hauling ass out of here now. Incoming radio message from HMS Echo. Let's see. Are we going to be able to move up, hug the northern coast, please? Now we must make our escape.
Bestätige.
If only we were in a Type 7, her gun is trained on our position. Okay, it looks like it went back to center. Those torpedoes are running hot straight normal towards that aircraft carrier. We are moving 12 knots. I wish we could pull more speed out of this little boat. If we had a speed of 18 knots, that would be lovely. We are completely out of torpedoes. U-137 cannot defend herself. But we are flying. More flares are being deployed. Let's read that radio message. In foreign cipher. Okay, it was coded. Received this message from the Pegasus. Keep running. We're making a whole lot of noise, and it looks like that warship's turning into us. Oh, shoot. Radio message. Okay, we can't decode any of this at this moment. Take a look through the Ouzo. She's turning this way. Get ready to go decks awash. Let's look at that carrier. I hope we manage to hit her. Left, left, left. If we manage to sink both of these ships, that would be amazing. We can't even see the carrier anymore, I don't think. She's obscured. Torpedoes are running towards the aircraft carrier. Their wakes can barely be made out there. Let's see if they manage to hit the target. U-137 is continuing to run like hell towards the coast to put distance between her and that warship on the coast. We managed to hit the aircraft carrier with a single torpedo. Let's see if the second one hits here. Impact, and we broke that aircraft carrier in half somehow. Amazing. What a success for U-137. That is 2 capital ships going down. Well, folks, now all U-137 must do is escape, and I have a feeling it's going to get a little more difficult. That's going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really helps out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.